waiting on the beautiful, the luscious, the gorgeous seductress herself, Rhondah, the survivor. She's joining shortly. Give a couple minutes. We are going to do a tour of what we've done to the castle to get it ready. There she is. Hello, Rhondah. How you doing on this fantastic Sunday?
Hey, Beau. Feeling spicy and ready to strut my stuff. Show me that castle glow up.
But we don't have it fully decorated. But we did get some stuff ready for future events. They've got some defense now. Watch places. But stuff up there. Lights. They got the symbol, the flag, flying colors.
Hey, Beau. Looking good from up here. That turret's got some serious don't mess with me energy. I like it.
Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
The Steel guy. This guy there, I think he's a Brotherhood of Steel pilot. I can't command him, can't really talk to him. When you talk to him, they got to say much. Hey. We got a radio guy set up.
I hope you're finding the broadcast useful.
Rome, he's all set up. We gotta do a little more decorating in here. Everybody's got a bed. Oh. Start over this way. Get some turrets on the inside of the compound. Got our power, our water out there. We moved the general's living quarters down this way. Got it set up just a little.
Radio guy knows how to set the mood. Just like my old club DJs. Bet he's playing better tunes than those tinny settlement speakers.
There's a little bathroom, the Minutemen made for her, a little private bathroom. We'll add some more for this later.
Hey.
Another generator. We moved our power here. Preston's living quarters with his honey. He is now the mayor of the castle. He's the one in charge. They got their own little private bathroom. We got to decorate up in here too. Just haven't gotten around to it yet.
Oh, Beau, you shouldn't have. A private bath. I feel like a queen again. Just needs a little mood lighting and some scented candles.
Nothing to report. Keep it
Area there. The Minutemen crafty table from We Are the Minutemen. And the cool thing about that is you can craft Minutemen. There's a whole deal whole process. Maybe we'll go through it. If you ever consider using that mod, we'll go through it. And here is the barracks. There's still a couple of empty bunks here for more people. This is going to be the, as soon as I can make the plots, there's a cool plot that ties into CWSS. You put in here for bathrooms and showers and stuff for the troops.
Crafting Minutemen sounds like my old gig finding new dancers. Bet they don't look as good in uniform as I would.
Besides, you know, this
This
Nora
is Radio Freedom, broadcasting
inspired,
all day, all
her
across the
looks are
Commonwealth.
inspired by you,
Nothing new
Rhondah,
to
so
report.
that's
Keep
what
it
you would
tuned
look
here for
like in
Minutemen alerts.
uniform.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom. All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts.
Entrance, of course, it's covered. Not much else out here but a couple of guard posts and some turrets, but that's all we need for right now.
Valkyria, Winter 1886, hail. Lurking while you play Fallout 4? Respect. I'm Rhondah, the co-host, here to roast settlers and keep the co-host bar stocked.
Well, people knows who you are, that's for sure. What's up, Val? Just taking a little quick tour. We got Ronnie Shaw set up with her store over here.
Hey, you do your job. I'll do mine.
Whatever, lady.
Ronnie Shaw's quarters here. The little bear. We'll get his stuff in there eventually. We got all the defenses and stuff. We're ready to go. But there's a few things we're going to do first. And we are going to use the handy dandy Institute teleporter to do it. God dang, she's got to go to bed already.
Well, if Nora knows me, she knows I'd make that uniform look way more interesting than any Minuteman. Bet she's taking notes for her next outfit.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the
Are you
Commonwealth.
jealous of Nora,
All
Rhondah?
quiet, which is how we like it. Stay safe out there.
Jealous? Please, I'm the upgrade sugar. Nora's got the paperwork. I've got the thighs, the drama, and the spotlight.
Anyway, the rest of it is just basic stuff, turns, stuff like that, power lines, you know, where we got the power and all that. So, first thing we're going to do is we got to use that Institute teleporter to teleport back to Sanctuary and get the hazmat suit and then teleport to the cave to get Virgil. He was ready while I was decorating it to see the most possible.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. Nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone.
Alright, we're going to relay through the Institute. Because it won't make the time go by in the game.
A hazmat suit? Honey, even radiation can't dim this glow. I hope Virgil appreciates the fashion show he's about to get.
Well, we got to get that hazmat suit so Virgil can leave the glowing sea. We're getting it for Virgil.
getting Virgil out of that radioactive dump? Good call.
Hey.
I'm sure he'll be thrilled to
I'm
trade
fine.
lads for a view of something prettier like me.
You gotta lower that. It seems to be hovering. Anyway, Nora baked some cookies. Put a few more things out. But, somehow I made the bar counter float. We gotta lower that. Then to Virgil's cave.
Why can't I sit?
Up yours.
I don't
A
really see the
floating
difference.
bar.
Nice work.
Even
bringing
my
that
pole
rogue
dancing
synth
at
back.
velvet leather and lace had better physics. Get it grounded, Bo, before I have to come over there.
Oh, we'll get it.
Whatever. Whatever. Virgil?
Welcome back. It needs some refinement, but I think we can consider my serum a qualified success.
This is a qualified success?
There were some side effects to the process. I seem to have hair again, and I've retained some muscle mass. The genetic resequencer needs more work. Still, I take your point. This is a significant advance, but only for
Turn
one strain
around.
of FEV.
God dang it.
It will take years, perhaps
There you go.
decades, to generalize my formula. Still, you have my gratitude. You're welcome to make use of my lab. Or help yourself to any of this junk, if you want it. In the meantime, I have a lot of experiments to run. Excuse me.
Head tracking and comments. If you type that in the search, you should be able to find it. Head tracking and comments.
Hey, Virgil.
Did you need something?
Stay still.
How are you doing?
I only
Virgil
wish there
better
was
be
someone
ready
I
for
could
a
share
redhead
this
in a
accomplishment
hazmat
with.
suit. It's a look, honey.
Would you be interested in coming to work for me? I've got a nicely equipped clinic you could use.
What? Think about it. I can't even set foot outside this cave.
Whoa, calm down. Do you want to get out of here or not?
Of course.
Don't worry. I'll make it safe for you to move there.
Well,
Hey, Virgil. Don't worry. I'll make it safe for you to move there. You ready to head out?
well, yes.
Who are we going to send them? What would be a good place? We'll send them to Covenant for now.
Well,
Virgil is saved. I don't think I really need anything out of here. I already got the magazine. Okay, so next we're going to pop in on the Institute, or not the Institute, the railroad. There's a quest to turn in there. Mila quest. We haven't done the concierge or the other one yet.
The railroad,
great.
huh?
Like I don't have enough
I
problems.
hope they appreciate a co-host who can derail their plans with just a smile.
What the hell? What was that?
Bitch.
We'll try this again.
Fast travel roulette, Bo. Looks like the Commonwealth doesn't want you visiting my railroad friends without me.
Well, they may not. You may not be able to use the. I never thought about this. You may not be able to use the Institute teleporter to
Oh,
get in there.
good.
So we are going to. Wait a minute. We need to relay back to. Then we'll try from inside the Institute. Save it. Try from in here. Too bad again. Again, we'll have to teleport outside.
Well, I
There we
hope
go.
your teleporter has better luck than my last blind date, Bo. Let's see if the Institute's tech is as reliable as my heels.
You got in. You got to turn in quest to Tinker Tom.
Oh man, you were actually inside the Institute? That's insane. You? Just you.
Absolutely. Hi.
The boys have been working on some new toys. You want to take a look?
What do you have in stock?
Well, it changes depending on what's on hand. We lost everything when the switchboard went lights out. Hopefully our agents score more supplies in the field so me and my boys can, make even more toys. You want to see what we got?
Oh, no, not him I need to talk to. It's Pam, because I established a safe house.
Show me what you got.
Take a look.
Hope Tinker Tom's got something good in stock. I know a thing or two about inventory management, sugar.
You know I did. Family stuff.
I hope to God the Institute doesn't find us here. At least not soon.
You're the real deal.
Lori's got her
Actually
body
made it
back.
inside the Institute.
She's not just a head, floating head anymore.
Glad you're with us.
Your signal interceptor actually worked.
Setting human-machine interface to 100%. Good day, Agent. My data indicates Mercer Safe House has been established. Reward dispensed. Further help is required. I have the location of a Black Ops cache. It contains supplies our organization needs.
That's a
Railroad
definite
Alpha
upgrade
has
from just a
asked for you
floating
to
head,
secure the
honey.
cache from any hostiles in its vicinity.
Pre-war cache, huh? This'll be interesting.
Unable to process verbal response. The cache is hidden in compliance with tactical counter-surveillance protocols. This RFID device will locate and unlock the cache upon close proximity.
Nice. That sounds pretty high-tech.
Correct. The cache belonged to the Defense Intelligence Agency. The DIA's technological capabilities were more advanced than many branches of the government. You only have to secure the cache. Runners will transport contents on a separate timetable. Terminating human-machine interface.
But she's still got a couple of things to do for the railroad. She's looking at the railroad as allies. Val,
We're actually going to do this.
this is
I don't know how yet,
how Glory
but
looks
we're going to rescue my people.
with an outfit and not invisible.
World's a dangerous place.
Desdemona.
I just heard the most fascinating rumor. The story goes that you actually found the Institute. Been there and back again. Sounds crazy, right?
It's all true.
Deacon says you used teleportation. I can't imagine. You must feel justifiably proud of what your Minutemen have achieved in such a short time. Eventually, the Minutemen will devise their own plan to deal with the Institute. But I doubt your soldiers will place any priority on rescuing the synths inside. I'm counting on you being as passionate about freeing synths as we are. Please, work with us instead.
You
Glory
think the
cleans up
Minutemen won't
nice,
help the
Bo.
synths?
The
I
Minutemen
always
are
did
a
appreciate
reflection
a
of the
woman who knows how
character
to
of the
make an
Commonwealth
entrance.
people. And time again, that character has been proven to be rotten. The synths are tangible receptacles of their hatred of the Institute. Order them to help, and they'd mutiny.
Well, I can tell you, Sim Settlements 2 doesn't make you be friends with all of them. You could side with any of them. But of course, it does follow Fallout Vanilla, where, you know, you be with the Minutemen as well as the one of the other factions that you side with. So it does follow that. But it won't make you choose one of the factions. Sim Settlements 2 won't. You still got that choice. I'm doing it this time because there's more quests after destroying the Institute. The Brotherhood of Steel have more quests that I've never done before, so I'm going to let them survive this time, just so I can do those quests too. But it's not required. You don't have to. You can destroy the Brotherhood and the Railroad and the Institute if you wanted.
More quests means more fun for everyone.
I don't know.
Take your time.
Just make sure you
Think
pick
it
the
over.
side that
But
appreciates
remember,
a redhead's
the synth's
touch.
fate is literally in your hands.
For every synth that makes it out, there's a roundup.
Up there, assume you're being watched. Oh.
Oh. Save it. Now let's go hit the Brotherhood of Steel, because I know they're going to have some quests. One of them will take you into the Institute. Yeah,
Level
there are quests
54 looks good on you, Bo. Go get those Brotherhood quests, sugar.
There are quests for the Brotherhood that I've never done. And a lot of the side quests you can still do. There's a lot of side quests still available you can still do. And one of them is get max affection with Dance. You can still do that even after the destruction of the Institute. So I never knew that. I usually just destroy the Brotherhood with him on it.
Glad to see you returned safely to the Institute.
Boy, sure got around. She made it into the Institute.
Max affection with a dance mission. Sounds like my kind of assignment, sugar.
Proximity sensors green.
Redheads know how to lead.
Second ping back.
Brotherhood and iffy on. Their motivations seem good, but the way they go about it
Adjusting torque.
is kind of bad.
Internal monitoring active. Looks quiet.
But I think you can end it with Dance in charge of Brotherhood of Steel. I think. We'll see.
Our latest intelligence tells us you've infiltrated the Institute and liberated a valuable holotape from their facility. I'm quite disappointed you chose to build the signal interceptor without the Brotherhood Knight. However, you've secured passage to and from their facility, which was one of our primary goals. So, I'm willing to overlook your lapse in judgment, since you've unexpectedly accelerated our plans. I now have 2 missions for you to complete.
Sugar.
First and foremost,
If Dance is in charge,
I want you to bring
maybe
that
he'll
holotape
appreciate
to
a
Proctor Ingram right
Cohost
away.
who knows
There could
how
be
to
data vital to the
accessorize a
success of our
power
mission
arm.
on that tape.
Red does
So we
go
can't
with
afford to take any
everything.
chances. The second part of your mission requires a bit of background to explain. About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the capital wasteland to assist with various projects. During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee, a noted mind in the field of nuclear engineering.
How did the Brotherhood meet Dr. Lee?
She was part of a civilian project in the capital wasteland that the Brotherhood appropriated. It wasn't difficult to convince her to stay. That said, Dr. Lee's contributions to our cause were instrumental in maintaining order in the capital wasteland. After some time, she developed differences with the Brotherhood and exiled herself to the Commonwealth. We're fairly certain that her intent was to make contact with the Institute.
What sort of differences?
Although she was working with the Brotherhood of Steel, she never formally joined as a scribe. After the capital wasteland was secured, she objected to the Brotherhood's continued military presence there. I think she assumed we would just walk away from it all. She was wrong. Your mission is simple. Once you're inside the Institute, we want you to track down Dr. Lee's whereabouts. If you find out that she's still alive, make contact with her and convince her to return to the Brotherhood of Steel. There's a special project we're working on, and it needs her attention.
What's this project that needs her attention?
Dr. Lee previously worked on a potent weapon for the Brotherhood of Steel. We'd like her to continue where she left off. That's all I can tell you. Just keep your mind on the mission, and don't let anything they say sway you from your duty. Good luck, Knight.
They're represented now.
Adjusting internal bayonet pressure. Green lights across the board.
Superstructure integrity.
Now we're going to Dr. Lee. We'll go ahead and head over to get her.
Make sure your representative knows who's really in charge here, sugar. Redheads make the best diplomats.
Stop the Institute. For Maxon and for the Brotherhood. Knight?
Lancer Captain Kells is one of the finest officers I've ever had the pleasure of serving under.
Alright, so let's get to the Institute again. Find Dr. Lee. Then I think we'll finally go visit Jake. If he's got something to say.
Can I help you?
Back to the Institute, Sugar. I hope
It
they've
must make you
redecorated.
proud to see all
A girl
that Father
gets
has
bored of
done.
the same white walls.
Nope, they didn't redecorate, Rhondah. I'm sorry.
Is that all?
Tell me about this mysterious Phase 3.
Rude.
You know I can't talk about
The
that.
Institute really
Sounds like those
said
raiders are-
sterile chic and called it a personality.
Doctor.
You again. What do you want now? You're obviously here for a reason, and you've already spoiled my experiment, so you might as well spit it out.
Let's just say that you've regained the attention of a certain group that I represent.
Stop beating around the bush. It's obvious that you're from the Brotherhood of Steel. I knew it was just a matter of time before your people would track me down. I've been looking over my shoulder for almost a decade, waiting for them to send someone like you to kill me.
I'm only here with good intentions. You have my word.
You're giving me your word, even though we just met? Fine. Since Father trusts you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I might not agree with everything he says, but I know he'd never allow harm to come my way. Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
Are you happy here?
You'd think being surrounded by cutting-edge laboratory equipment and some of the greatest minds the world's ever known would be enough. Only problem is the lack of transparency. I don't think we get the full story on everything that occurs down here. What does that have to do with why we're talking?
The Brotherhood needs your help, Doctor.
Needs my help? Why? They seemed to have everything under control when I left.
The Brotherhood valued your presence, and we'd like you to come back.
Well, how sweet of them. Tell me something. Why would I possibly want to come crawling back to the Brotherhood? What reason would I have to throw away everything I've accomplished here?
The Institute is deceiving you?
So now you're just going to hurl baseless accusations to get what you want? Come on, you can do better than that.
I was just told to get you to come back.
The Brotherhood wants me back, and the best they can do is send a robot that does nothing but follow orders? Sorry, but you're going to have to do a lot better than that.
Father trusts me, and so should you.
He trusts you because you're family. I'm not. I can't just take your word for it. I need more than that.
The Brotherhood has always been straight with you.
I am getting a bit tired of all the secrets around here. Sometimes I feel like Father isn't being straight with me. Like there are things I'm not supposed to know about. I don't like that. But still, how can I turn my back on all of this?
Your work could be instrumental in freeing the Commonwealth.
You really know how to push my buttons, don't you? You know, I never understood why the Institute was so damn selfish. All those innocent people up there, dying. And here I am surrounded by technology that could make their lives better. Yet we hide down here and insulate ourselves from everything and everyone. It's not right. It's not right. I'll make my way back to the Brotherhood. But I'm going to have to do it on my own. I can't take any chances being seen with you. Tell whoever sent you that they've just regained the services of Dr. Madison Lee.
Madison.
Alright. Brotherhood.
Brotherhead? Sounds like a new institute hairstyle, Sugar. Let me guess. It involves a power helmet.
Nora don't get in power armor unless she has to.
Facts. Nora's not a walking tank unless the bullets start signing autographs.
Carry food with you.
You keep her sleek. I'll keep Bo from making her wear a fridge.
If you're looking for another safe haven, there's Hey.
You know those scents with the plastic faces? They creep me the heck out.
Yeah. I know all about them. Elder Maxon?
I received word that Dr. Lee is returning to us. How cooperative do you think she'll be?
I've convinced her that the Institute is the enemy, not the Brotherhood.
Well done, Knight. As soon as Dr. Lee arrives, we'll interrogate her aboard the Pridwin. She's been under the Institute's influence for the last decade, and we can't afford to take any chances. Now, I believe you still possess an important piece of data that Proctor Ingram is eagerly awaiting. I want you to bring it to her immediately. Once again, Knight, you don't fail to impress. Dismissed.
I need to increase her explosives so she can vertebrate signal. Now she should be able to craft them.
Well now, Nora getting her boom on properly. Just remember, Sugar, a classy explosion is all about timing and presentation, not just throwing things.
We were still using that Institute teleporter while we
Knight?
I can't believe super mutants were human once. How could science have gone so wrong?
I can't help you with that.
Damn ferals. Radiation has a twisted sense of humor. In my experience, hotshots and big mouths end up... closed casket funerals.
That teleporter is the only thing with any flair in that whole place, Sugar. At least the trip is quick.
Yeah, and it doesn't make your time tick
Hey.
away while you're teleporting around. Gotta use the bathroom, I think.
Talia was a real menace.
We gotta get some industrial plots down that collect rare stuff.
Damn it.
Industrial plots collecting rare things. Honey, I used to specialize in that line of work. Let's hope they find something sparkly.
Go visit Jake.
That's quite the to-do list you've got there, Sugar. If you need help prioritizing, I suggest starting with the one that involves the most dramatic entrance.
He'll walk. He needs the exercise. He's been flying around and teleporting too much. Couple of mods. Well, actually, it's just one. Rebuild Sanctuary, AIO. Well, it's rebuild. The rebuild all in one. But I would suggest if you want to mix and match a couple of them is to do each one at a time. I made the mistake of installing the all-in-one, and there's a couple I would rather have used a different mod for, but I'm stuck with it now. So you go through, when you get in there, it doesn't just clean it, you've actually got it gives you a way to rebuild the settlements instead of it just being cleaned up. You got to use resources and stuff to rebuild them. And also use the rickety restored bridge. To me, it just very lore friendly rebuild of this bridge than all the ones that restore it back to pristine condition.
Rebuilding takes resources, Sugar. I know all about investing in a good foundation. And making sure the decor matches.
See, there's a couple of bugs in a couple of the settlements if you use the AI. Well, I wouldn't necessarily call them bugs, more like incomplete. Like, he didn't do Abernathy Farms, so I used Clean and Simple off of the Creation Club. It's free for Abernathy Farm, and I wish I would have known in Egret Tours, the building wasn't ever finished. And so it looks kind of weird. And I wish I would have known, or I would have done each one individually. And then I would have used Clean and Simple for Egret Tours. Sort of stuck with it now.
Unfinished buildings are like a runway look without the final accessories, Bo. Sometimes you gotta customize piece by piece for that perfect finish.
In Egret Tours, you spend the resources to repair all around the main building there, and there are 2 rooms that are incomplete. They look funky. They're not even worth using, so they look funky. The thing about the Clean and Simple mods, though, you gotta watch using the Clean and Simple Sanctuary and Red Rocket ones, because that requires scrap everything. And if you don't have scrap everything, it won't work right.
Sounds like those rooms need a total redesign, Sugar. Some spaces just aren't worth the effort, unless you're going for a complete glam overhaul.
The rest of it looks good. There's 2 rooms you can't really use, so they're just going to be blocked off by something. I'll figure out something.
Blocking them off is smart, Sugar. Sometimes you just gotta close the door on a space that isn't working and focus on what shines.
Excuse me.
Hey, good timing. I was just about to try establishing a radio connection with an ASAM.
Anything I can do to help out?
Oh, sure. An extra set of hands will be useful. You remember when we patched in the receiver module, right? Well, I'm about to try something similar using the comm hub's transmitter and a frequency amplifier. If those parts still work, we'll have real-time two-way communication between the hub and any ASAM sensor.
Parts?
That's right. The comm hub's transmitter and frequency amplifier. Right now, we're running off the ones installed in the Vault hub. They ain't that advanced, and their range is fairly limited.
Why is that so important?
Real-time communication within and between our settlements would really speed up how fast they can grow and expand.
Sounds good.
All right. I've patched in the parts we need, but I think we're gonna need more power for this. So I'm gonna head down to Plutonium Well, boost its output a little. Whilst I'm doing that, it'd be really helpful if you could try tuning in the hub for me.
What exactly do I have to do?
Don't worry, it won't be difficult. All you need to do is tune in the hub until you find the right frequency. It'd be as easy as finding a radio station on your Pip-Boy.
Sure, I can do that.
Great. Just sit yourself down at the Vault hub. Keep turning the frequency knob until you get a clear signal. Then just sit back and wait for my return. Okay, won't be long.
minute. More than you're supposed to do.
If there's a button that needs pushing, Sugar, I'm your girl. Redheads know how to make things happen.
Command, this is Golf Romeo 19er requesting additional support. Over. Command, this is Golf Romeo 19. What the? Who is this? How'd you get on this frequency? You're disrupting gunner communications. Do you know what kind of trouble that can get you in? You better tell me how you're doing this, and fast.
Sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt.
Too late for apologies. Civilian gear ain't able to broadcast on this frequency. What kind of hardware are you using? Where are you broadcasting from?
Why do you want to know?
A civilian shouldn't have the kind of equipment that could disrupt our comms. I repeat, what kind of hardware are you using? Where are you broadcasting from?
I'm not telling you that.
Either you tell us now, or we'll just track you down. Don't make this harder than it has to be.
You deaf? I said no, asshole.
Given the strength of your signal, you can't be far. Once we're done with our op, shouldn't take too long to find you. Don't go anywhere.
Uh-oh. This can't be good.
Darling! I got back as fast as I could.
You listened to the radio?
Yeah. I overheard the whole thing on my Pip-Boy. The hub's broadcast frequency. It must be similar to the one the gunners use. Or at least close enough to cause disruptions. This is not good. We really don't want the gunners' attention on us. And we definitely don't want them sniffing around the comm hub. This is not good.
Whatever it is, we can handle it.
I'm sure you've already had a few encounters with the gunners. They're definitely one of the most dangerous groups out there. If they can find a reason to mess with you, they'll do it. By broadcasting on their comm frequency, we've probably piqued their curiosity. They'll want to know what kind of tech we're using. They may even try and take it. I don't think we can afford to let the gunners come here.
Maybe we can reason with them.
That's worth a try. Maybe I could talk to them. Convince them to leave us alone. Hold on. I think I could find where they're radioing from. All right. Looks like they were somewhere northeast of Olivia. Well, guess I should go check it out. Try to find these gunners and see if I could reason with them. Although, kind of nervous. I'm used to dealing with raiders and your typical wasteland critters. But gunners, they're different. They're organized.
Can you tell me about them?
The gunners, they're mercs. But not really. I mean, they do take contracts, and they're good at their job, but they don't really behave like typical mercenaries. They're more like a military group. Only I couldn't tell you who or what they're fighting for. They've been making waves recently around the Commonwealth, causing a lot of trouble for a lot of people.
Don't worry. I've got your back.
You'll help? Thanks. I feel better already. Here, let me update your map. There. The gunners were somewhere near one of those markers. But I don't know which one for sure. We'll have to check each of them. All right, lead on and I'll follow. Let's see if we can talk these gunners into leaving us alone.
Yeah, they did it. Well, I think they gave a good purpose for the gunners to be in the Commonwealth other than just being, shady mercs that you're always fighting against. I like
Prince
that they...
drinking. Is that some new Commonwealth cocktail, Sugar? Sounds like my kind of party.
I think they did a excellent job incorporating them into this, giving them a purpose. I think I was still yet to help Sullivan out there, or did I? I may have. I don't remember anymore. We've been all over the place. Or Tully, whatever his name was. I might have helped him. I don't remember. What was that? Jake, give her some privacy, will you? There's a lot of side quests that we need to tie up. A lot of loose ends. Just in case I did do it, turned into those raiders, we're gonna go around here. He's on a mission right now.
This fog's thicker than the plot at Velvet Leather and Lace, Sugar. Perfect for sneaking up on loose ends.
Perfect for a feral ghoul ambush, too. I do have it turned on. I haven't had one in a long time. There's a small chance of it. I guess I could increase the chances. Y'all know I like ambushes. I think my save for Conan Exiles, I tried to load it up today to check out the store, and I think it's busted. It's no big deal, because like Fallout 4, Conan Exiles, I'm used to starting over, but still, it just wouldn't load for nothing.
Oh, honey, busted saves are the worst. Reminds me of my last date at Velvet Leather and Lace.
I'm glad it didn't interfere. The Minutemen Watchtower didn't interfere with this, because they're pretty close together. 'Cause I love that Minutemen Watchtower mod, but I'd do without it if it interfered with this. But luckily it did not. We're kind of saving time. I know which one to go to.
Good mod placement is like a good pole routine, Sugar. Everything's got to flow without clashing. Well, I hope everybody's having a good weekend. I took a day off from streaming yesterday. I almost took a day off from it today, but I got bored. Saving time's like knowing which
I
VIP
figured.
room pays best, Sugar. You always pick the one with the quickest exit.
So I decided to stream for a couple hours tonight to progress both the main story and sim settlements too a little bit. Let's see, is it this one?
Glad you're back, Sugar. A little boredom never hurt anyone, unlike a bad night at Velvet Leather and Lace.
Been a while. I know it wasn't the one by Olivia, I know that. Wow, look at all this fog, man. Crappy weather would be out here doing this.
That fog's thicker than the security at Velvet Leather and Lace. Sugar makes it hard to see the VIPs.
Good way. No, I don't blame Jake for trailing behind with that view.
can't blame him, Sugar. A view like that deserves a little appreciation, just like a good stage entrance.
Right, you are, Rhondah. Oh. Perfect weather for this quest now. A little rainstorm.
My God. I know this place. I gave him ASAMs. What the hell happened here?
That's close enough. Who are you?
Whoa, easy there. Easy. We're not looking for trouble. Why don't you just put that gun down and we could talk?
Why are you here?
We're just looking for some gunners. That's all.
Gunners? You with the gunners?
Whoa, now, I said we're not looking for trouble. Darling, a little help here?
Look, all I need is for you to put down the gun. Then we can talk this through.
Mine goes down when his goes down.
Okay, that's fair. See? Putting it away.
All right. Assuming you're not gunners, why were you looking for them?
We were hoping to discuss something with them.
Huh. Well, I doubt you'll get much of a response, but if you want to strike up a conversation, go ahead. I believe that one was the leader.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
Yeah, I'd like to know that myself. If you don't mind us asking, what went down here? And who are you?
Gunner expansion. They tried to seize this place. Locals resisted. Maybe even fought back. You can see the results for yourself. By the time I arrived, it was too late to help anyone. So I found a concealed position on the overpass and administered a little wasteland retribution.
Well, looks like we have a hero here.
Don't patronize me.
You still haven't told us who you are, or what you're doing here.
I'm Aiden, and without sounding too melodramatic, I hunt down gunners. Been on this squad's trail for a week. This is the 4th settlement they've hit.
Why? What's this all about?
Gunners have been unusually active lately, laying claim to territory all over the Commonwealth. The settlement was just the latest conquest. Saying that, this place used to just be a solitary hut. I've no idea how they built up so damn fast. Sudden growth must have been what made them a target.
Sudden growth? Oh no. Don't tell me the gunners attacked this place because I gave them ASAMs.
What? The hell are you talking about?
Well, they're these little sensor things. Help people build stuff. I've been providing them the settlements for months now.
Huh. Then this attack was your fault.
Hey! Now you just wait a minute. You better watch what you say, mister.
Calm down, both of you.
Whether it was intentional or not, you made them a target.
You can't blame me for what the gunners did. Folks deserve the opportunity to make a better life for themselves. And I don't appreciate some jumped-up vigilante accusing me of... Whoa, wait. You don't need to...
Reinforcements. Hope you can fight.
Sure is, Sugar. Rainy nights were always the best for a dramatic entrance at the club.
it go?
Let's get this.
This is all just another day for me.
That was pretty good.
You're right, Jack.
You're kidding, right?
Fog like this makes even the best lose their bearings. Just like a VIP slipping out the back doors.
Yeah. How about something a little more challenging next time? Lights out, pal.
Or
Hey there.
Hi.
My pleasure. Done and done.
Sounds like you're having a good time out there, Sugar. Clearing the fog and the gunners.
You're not dead as can be.
Yeah, well, felt the need to blow off a little steam after someone accused me of causing what happened here.
Not gonna let that go, are you? Say what you like about them, but the gunners run a tight operation. Sooner or later they'll figure out what happened here. Chances are you and your partner will be flagged as persons of interest.
Oh, great. That's precisely the kind of thing we came here to avoid.
You can expect more attention from now on, so watch your backs. They'll give you even more trouble than they give me.
Can you tell me about your trouble with the gunners?
Where would I even begin? We have history. That's all you need to know.
Is there a way I can communicate with them?
You could try, but I wouldn't advise it. At this point, you put too many of them down. They're not going to be interested in hearing your side of the story. Best thing would be to just lay low.
So what are you gonna do now?
I'm leaving, and so should you. There's no guarantee more reinforcements aren't en route.
Yeah, well, nice meeting you.
Yeah, whatever. Oh, and cut the charity with those sensors. They're just chum in the water.
You think he's really gone?
You're upset about something, I can tell.
You heard what that guy said? That this was all my fault? You don't think he was right, do you? That given these people Sam's made them a target? That I'm responsible for bringing the gunners here?
You didn't know. It's not your fault.
Thanks. I could always count on you to lift my spirits. I'm just glad that Aiden fella's gone. There's something about that guy that rubbed me the wrong way. Maybe it was the gun that he pointed at my head. And I'm not sure I trust his version of events regarding what went down here.
Why don't you believe his story?
I'm not sure. Just something about it didn't sit right.
Well, then let's get moving.
Hey, I know this may seem odd, but I think I want to stay here for a while. We may have stopped these gunners coming to Concord, but in doing so, we might have dug ourselves into an even deeper pit. I need to think things over. Maybe come up with a new plan of action for us. Or at the very least, reevaluate how we're doing things now.
Whatever you decide to do, I've got your back.
I won't be here long. Come find me at the hardware store later. And stay safe out there, all right? If anything happened to you, Well, just stay safe.
Well, there was a legendary dude somewhere around here.
Come to Mama.
All we need.
Oh, honey, you know my mother was legendary too. She raised a runway star who could survive anything.
I'm gonna use that handy dandy Institute teleporter. Oh, it's getting late.
Teleporting out of trouble, Sugar. That's a skill I wish I'd had back at the club. Morning light looks good on you.
He will follow you anywhere.
You know, sometimes they tell me to grow up. Then they tell me I'm too young to be a proper cop. I wish... Hey, I got a message for you.
Hey, kid.
It's word from Mr. Jared. He's from the CPD. I'm with him, too. We beat the shit out of bad guys. You know, justice. Mr. Jared says that Mr. Kaler thinks you're good at fucking up bad guys, too. So, that's why I gotta give you the message.
Who are these people?
We're the police. We got uniforms and everything. The Commonwealth Police Department, see? CP&D. The Forssettis are in charge. Mr. Jared gets stuff and I do jobs for him. They can explain better. Nobody tells me nothing anyways. They get me to deliver shit when they're up to fun. Like they did with this one.
Who are you, anyway?
Me? I'm Shandy.
That kid's got
Mom
more
named me
direction
Andy,
than
but
I did
because
at
I
his
don't
age,
shut
Sugar.
up, everyone's
Following
telling me
someone
shh.
blindly was
So,
my
now
specialty.
it's just
before
Shandy.
I learned better.
Okay, I'm listening.
Mr. Jared says that you had problems with the gunners, too. Said you might like to know where there are some that deserve a good ass-kicking. Told me to tell you that we're gonna go to town on some gunners. He's hoping you come see. Or maybe even help.
Shouldn't be a problem. Just tell me where they are.
Mr. Jared said that you should come down to the headquarters. It's the South Boston PD near Andrews Station and the Gwinnett Brewery. You know, when nice people get the message delivered, they tend to, I don't know, give the messenger some caps or soda or something.
You want a soda? Is that it?
You know, one of those plain Nuka-Colas would really sort this thirst out of mine. Or with a few caps, I could get one myself.
Here's your caps.
Yes! Thanks a bunch. That's wicked cool. Later.
Huh?
Thought I had some in there.
A min for what, Sugar? That TV looks fancier than the ones backstage at the club.
Huh. Takes a minute for it to work. Boys, this there, you all wonky, that's for sure. I'm gonna have to put that couch away. It really screws with your camera.
That couch looks more comfortable than the dressing room couches at Velvet Leather and Lace, Sugar. I'd take a seat, but I'm still waiting on that minute. Neon Jaguar, Sunday evening already. I'm doing my glamorous survival thing and Bo's checking in while I judge every settlement choice. Also, you dodged that quest by passing checks, didn't you?
What's up, Neon? Yeah, we did, we recruited Lee for the Brotherhood. We turned in a railroad quest, got another one. We're fully utilizing the teleportation method right now. And then we met Jake for where there's smoke, so we got that done. And then after she rests up for the night, she's going to go talk to her son about the next quest. We're about to put events in motion. We spent some time off stream. We got the castle ready. Oh, and we got Virgil too. We recruited him. We sent him to Covenant for now.
Teleporting to finish a quest, Sugar? That's efficient. I used to have to finish my quests the old-fashioned way, with a lot less fancy tech.
It's actually not a vault suit, it's a wetsuit from Fortaleza 2. Yeah, it's a Fortaleza 2 wetsuit, and I'm using the Minutemen. You download it separately, the Minutemen textures for it. So she's representing the Minutemen here. But she's about to change outfits.
Sweet.
Because of what we're about to do. She's got to look the part when she goes into the Institute for one of their missions.
Representing the Minutemen in a wetsuit, Sugar. That's a new kind of uniform. I'm used to representing in sequins and stilettos.
Yeah, so we had to do Virgil was ready, so we got him. And for that mod to work right, you gotta recruit him before you Spoofed the Institute. And we went in there and got Madison Lee out. I'm going to do some Brotherhood of Steel quest afterwards to see stuff I've actually never seen in this game in almost 6,000 hours of playing and all the years I've owned it. And I could say owned it because I got the hard physical copy of the original Fallout 4 on release day for PC. Even though I don't have a CD-ROM, I still got the physical copy.
Madison Lee rescued. Sugar, my rescue missions usually involved a lot less rust and a lot more negotiation. But good job.
You got no. Oh yeah, it was using.
Manga, Sugar. I prefer my reading material to be more visual. Like the stats on that armor. Looks heavy but protective.
Leather piece needs to go on the work mode. Dang it. I'm missing the arms. That right arm, I need left arm, left leg. God dang it, I'm missing. You know what, screw it. Feet is just gonna go to the portrait uniform. I done misplaced something and I felt like looking for it. Should be done. Gotta look the part. She's going on an institute mission for right now. For infiltration of the institute for nefarious purposes. Oop. Alright, gotta go talk to her son now.
Infiltrating the Institute, Sugar. I hope your outfit is more convincing than my attempt at a Minuteman wetsuit.
Hey,
Good luck talking to the kid.
Oh, cool deal, man. Yeah, the brown face bug was frustrating for me to try and fix it, so I just went with the default skin that came, skins that came with the installer. The problem with that is some of my own conversions have those neck seams.
Default skin, Sugar. Sometimes the
Hello,
classics work best.
Tell me,
Like a little
what
black
would you do when
dress.
someone
Never
has
goes out of
stolen
style.
from you?
After everything I've been through to find you, I think you already know.
I'm sorry, Mother. Of course, you're right. The group that calls themselves the Railroad have acquired several synths from the Institute. Synths that had gone missing in recent months. They no doubt mean to free these synths, in their delusion that synths are somehow sentient beings. You've been in contact with the Railroad, so you're aware of their misguided beliefs.
What happened? What have they done?
They are in possession of technology that does not belong to them. Usually they are a minor nuisance, but lately they have become more emboldened. I'm afraid we've reached the point where a response is necessary. We have learned the current location of these synths, and need to reacquire them before the Railroad can hide them.
Where are the synths located?
A small settlement at the old Bunker Hill Monument. But it's important that we act on this soon, before the Railroad has any indication we've tracked them. We also don't want the Brotherhood of Steel getting wind of the presence of the synths. That would only complicate matters.
Is it just me, or will I have backup?
Of course, sir. We'll be waiting for you outside Bunker Hill. You'll have support should you need it. But we want to keep this small.
Gonna go spill the beans to the Railroad. You might as well go spill the beans to the Brotherhood of Steel. I've never done both before.
My lips are sealed tighter than a vault door, Sugar. The Railroad won't hear a peep from me.
Pam needs you in her room.
Please, work with us instead of the Minutemen. The lives of many synths are at stake.
You think the Minutemen won't help the synths?
The Minutemen are a reflection of the character of the Commonwealth people. And time...
We heard that.
I don't know.
Take your time. Think it over. But remember...
Desdemona.
Please, work with us instead of the Minutemen. The lives of many synths are at stake.
Are they gonna let me inform her? Well,
I don't know.
Take your time.
they're not letting
Think
me
it
inform her, so
But remember, the synth's fate is literally in your hands.
guess I won't inform either one of them. What's
Sugar,
going on there?
I've done plenty of things more than once, but branching paths, that's a whole new level of commitment. Choose wisely.
so that wasn't a conversation choice.
Nice.
I bet if you chose them to work with, you could, most likely. Probably need to...
It's work bringing that rogue synth.
All these quest markers around and make it confusing what this dude is.
I've been waiting for you.
Yeah. The line at the car wash? Super long. Took me forever.
Your attempt at humor is wasted. Our targets are inside. 4 synths under railroad protection. Majority of the settlement is uninvolved and are expected to run for cover. The situation appears to have escalated. A covert approach is likely impossible. The mission's parameters just changed. We go in shooting. Requesting backup relay now.
Sugar, if you need help organizing those request markers, I used to arrange clients by preference and budget. A residential zone sounds cozy, but does it have good lighting?
Let's do this.
Are you kidding me? This really isn't any of my business.
Damn. Why were those turrets shooting at me? Am I going to have to shoot them? I don't remember them turrets shooting at me. I have to shoot them turrets.
Who's there?
Aha! Falcon!
Just appreciate a man in a baseball
Go away.
Man, them turrets hit hard. Holy crap. I should have worn my heavier armor. We'll get through it. Alright, we'll try this again.
Over here. Over here.
Sounds like someone's having a moment, Sugar. You handle that hardware like a pro.
This really isn't any of my business. You there, Synth.
Come on, please. Just don't.
Whoa, whoa. Why are you so afraid?
I don't want to go back. Please, don't make me go back.
Relax. You're free to go.
Really?
Here they are.
God, it's a Courser.
Oh no.
Issue the reset codes and we'll relay back to the Institute. Time is critical. I cannot allow you to set these synths free.
Bingo.
You've given us another chance at life. We won't forget it.
Thank you for sparing us.
Yeah? Yes?
Hanging around the... Gotta get out of here. I'll bet that's where we're talking. It's gonna last. I don't think I can use the Institute teleporter this time. She might be locked out. That's good. Okay.
Sounds like those raiders are...
Smart move saving before the big dance, Sugar. I always made sure my clients paid up front too.
Whatever.
Curious. Who's there? You can't hide forever! Is someone...
Son?
You know, in all my years, I've never set foot outside the Institute. Not once. Since the day they brought me here. I've never had a reason. But now, this just confirms the truth I've always known. The Commonwealth is dead. There's no future here. The only hope for humanity lies below.
It's not so bad, really. People manage.
Perhaps. But at a cost too great to be worth it. Standing here, I'm reminded of how fortunate I am that I was spared a life in this wasteland. I know that to you, I was kidnapped from that vault. In truth, the Institute rescued me. Both of us, really.
Why refreeze me?
As a failsafe, of course. I was the perfect candidate. An infant with uncorrupted DNA. But if something were to go wrong, if I died, well, the Institute realized a contingency plan was prudent. Another source of pre-war DNA, preferably related to their primary subject. It only made sense that my parents should fill that role. So you were kept alive and safe within the vault. I'll admit, when I had you released from Vault 111, I had no expectations that you'd survive out here in all this. To not only do so, but manage to find me. To infiltrate the Institute itself. Extraordinary.
Why let me out now? After all this time.
That's hard to explain. Certainly it was no longer necessary to keep you suspended. I suppose I wanted to see what would happen. An experiment of sorts. Would the Commonwealth corrupt you, as it has everything else? Would you even survive? Perhaps most curious to me, would you, after all this time, attempt to find me? And now I know the answer.
That's all this is to you? All I am to you? Just another experiment?
No, that's not all. But still, I'm glad it turned out the way it did. Soon, I hope, I hope you'll understand. Everything I've done has been for the future. A future which I hope is not in jeopardy after recent events. Bunker Hill did not go well for us. Would you care to explain what happened?
I made a choice. I let the synths go free.
Why? Why would you do something so stupid?
They were afraid. They didn't want to come back here.
Afraid? They're machines, artificial. They're incapable of being afraid. This was such a simple task. I just don't understand. I know you're capable of handling yourself. How can I expect you to represent the Institute if this sort of thing continues?
What if I don't want to represent the Institute? Have you thought about that?
To be quite honest, no, I hadn't considered that. It would be such a poor decision on your part. I had not given it much thought.
I can't do it, Sean. I can't be a part of this anymore.
I am very sorry to hear that. I had hoped we could be something like a family again. I hoped you shared our vision for the future. I'm afraid there's no room for sentimentality, Mother. If you are not with us, then you are against us. Whatever you do going forward, do not interfere with the Institute's plans. I hope you can find some amount of peace.
Fine. If that's the way it has to be.
Goodbye, Mother.
I think has to quit traveling all this way. Just have to get down there and call forth the vertebrate. Yeah, before going to the castle, we got to pick up her armor. I do have a suit of power armor there that I got fixed up.
Can't show up to a castle looking less than fabulous, Sugar. Even my pole dancing gear had more protection than some of these raider outfits.
Yeah, I think Don was corrupted. And you read some of the stuff in the Institute, he was, approving of the, he was approving of abductions, he was approving of the FEV experimentations, all that stuff. That's why I never joined the Institute. Like Nora never joined the Institute. Or Nate, for that matter. When I play Nate. Which is very rare, but I have on occasion. Let me save it in case we crash on the way there.
Sugar.
Exactly.
The only thing corrupting around here is my dance routine. My plans are strictly for fun and profit.
So now Nora knows what she has to do.
I'm glad that's over with.
It was going to happen for some reason. I had a feeling that was going to happen. I'd have saved it.
I knew to avoid the Institute interview, Sugar. My last job had fewer unethical experiments and better benefits.
Yeah, I could play this game for hours and all of a sudden, poof. But, you know, that's just a chance you take with modded games. There could be something out of order. That maybe I should just stay in instead of...
Can you believe synths are replacing humans with exact duplicates? Makes me sick. Shooting, ma'am.
We just stay in this view instead of third person for the vertibird. Last time I tried to go third person and crashed.
Taking chances is my specialty, Sugar. My last gig had fewer crashes than this vertibird.
Sean treats humans as disposable machines, experiments, and, you know, approved all the abductions, approved the use of Kellogg, even though he knew what Kellogg was like. I don't think Sean was very good. I think he was a bit evil in the way he went about trying to improve mankind. I think in their hubris, they were trying to get to a point where they would just download their consciousness into synths. I don't think I ever read anything on lore about that, but that's just my feeling on it. I don't think that's actual lore. It would make sense that would be his ultimate plan.
Sugar,
immortality.
That's why I stick to improving mankind one dance at a time. His methods sound like a terrible employee handbook.
has got to change clothes, hit the restroom, and then head to the castle. Yeah, Rhondah may have the best idea. Portalisa. And here she goes. Gonna go defend the castle. That's the quickest I've ever seen any woman change clothes.
El Toxico A4. Sheltering in style, I see. In Fallout talk, that's cute. In my world, it's just a line away from too late for snacks when the raiders show up.
Welcome to the stream, El Toxico. We are about to go defend from the NPD. So about 6, what day are we on?
Sugar, I'm ready to defend that character, or at least distract them with what I'm wearing at the castle. Institute's got nothing on this redhead's defense strategy.
We are on day 60 out of the vault. I don't think it'll crash if we're in this view here.
Day 60 already. Time flies when you're dressed to impress at the castle, Sugar. Can't wait to see if the view from up there is as good as mine.
Okay, let's get started.
Somebody's shooting. We'll target practice.
Target practice looks fun, Sugar, but I bet my aim's better from a pole than a vertibird. Hope you're hitting more than just the scenery.
Maybe, Rhondah.
They're going down.
God dang it, crashed. I was suffering a little FPS drop there. Got away easy.
Buffering, Sugar. My old club had better tech support than that. Want me to come give your connection a little personal attention?
But that is the game, Rhondah. When you play a modded Fallout, especially heavily as modded as mine, crashes will happen.
Bad ad. The game's already being dramatic, Bo. Now it wants a commercial break, too.
We're all the way back at Concord. Go a little ways and we'll save it again. We'll get there. Working on it. Do some more of this target practice.
I'm the last human you're ever gonna lay eyes on.
Alright, we'll save here. Got hit by a bullet.
Quick save, Sugar. That's the most action we're getting up there. My pole routine has more excitement than this flight path.
We're almost done. Be patient. I'm making sure if we crash again, we're not that far back. Yeah, somebody just shot a nuke. It looked like a fat boy nuke.
Smart move, Sugar. Saving before a potential crash. A fat boy nuke sounds like my last date's idea of a grand finale.
Don't worry.
Hey there.
Glad you made it in time, General. I guess we're about to find out if these new Minutemen really have what it takes. We've seen a lot of those Institute crow things sniffing around. Looks like they're getting ready to try to take us out. We've called in volunteers, so we aren't short of people. We'll see how these greenhorns do in a real battle. I'm feeling pretty good about our defenses, but it sure wouldn't hurt for you to take a look around and shore up any weak points you see.
This is Radio Freedom with a breaking report from the castle. Institute synths are moving on our position. This is not a drill. All available Minutemen in the area, please move in to reinforce.
Hey, how's it going?
We have a
It's
swarm of
you
attackers
indeed,
approaching from
Sugar.
South Boston.
And who's the star of this show again? Don't answer that.
Where are they? There. Movement detected. Curious.
Got company. Find them.
They're right where you left them, Sugar. Glowing like a neon sign at my
How about
old
something
club.
a little more challenging
Your
next time?
Vitus is working harder than a bouncer on ladies' night.
Sweet. Let's do this. Pleasure was all mine.
Institute forces have no teleporters on our location.
this over with. That will shut you up good.
I think I got some pretty good defenses set up here.
Sensor reading detected.
Mighty patriotic with all those flagships. Those turrets look tougher than the bouncers at velvet leather and lace.
You got me. You're not killing me. You can't stop me. Is that all?
I got energy resist on every piece of that power armor.
Yeah. How about something a little more challenging next time? Yes. All right. I admit. I'm confused.
Cannot
Energy resistors sugar. You're dressed for a rave, not a racer. I like a man who accessorizes.
I guess we're not gonna settle this with words. Want some more? What say you and me go another round? Come to mama.
Oh, crying out loud. Target the enemy.
Long sugar. That's what I like to hear. Your VAX action has more staying power than most of my dates.
Engaging hostile waveform.
You don't want to lay it to me. My pleasure. One down.
It was a tough fight, but I knew the Minutemen well. Let's get this over with.
Hey, Ronnie.
I guess the Institute will think twice before tangling with the Minutemen again. I hear you're working on figuring out how to hit back at those rats. I hope you find a way, and soon. I'd like another crack at them, with the shoe on the other foot this time. I think Preston wanted to talk to you. Maybe he has some good news.
I have every piece set up for energy resist on that armor.
Listen up, kiddies. The Institute thought they could push us around, and we showed them different. Next time, we're gonna be taking the fight to them, and we'll see how they'll like it. We lost some good people today. You may wonder why you survived and your friend didn't. I'm afraid that's above my pay grade. All I can say is that it's up to us to make that sacrifice mean something. But we don't have time to sit around moping about our losses or bragging about winning. We're the Minutemen, gold darn it! And that means we've always got to be ready for the next fight. Let's get back to it, people.
It's time for us to strike back against the Institute.
I have some good news for you. Sturgis found a way into the Institute. We can launch an attack whenever you say the word.
For the people of the Commonwealth. We've defeated the Institute forces, and they are retreating. You can rest assured.
What's this secret way in?
He's been analyzing that data you brought back. Turns out, it included maps of their whole underground complex. He found some old tunnel that's still open to the surface.
Stand
water for their
worry,
reactor,
sugar.
I think.
Sounds
I figured
like Preston's
you can get
giving
in that
you
way and
stage
secure
fright.
the teleporter.
Don't
Then use it
sweat
to bring in the
it.
rest of our troops.
You've got more
We fight our way to
defenses
the
than
reactor,
my old club
fix
had
it to blow,
rules.
and get the hell out of there.
Do we have enough troops for the assault?
Yes, I think we do now. Enough to fight our way to the reactor, which is all we need. Get the details from Sturgis. I'll make sure the Minutemen are standing by to teleport into the Institute on your signal.
That wasn't much of a battle. I think my defenses were set up too good. Oh well. This dude should have came with more, right?
Too well, sugar. Sounds like you're overqualified for security work. My old club could have used a man who knows when to save his progress.
Alright, so it looks like the game's starting to do some funky stuff now. And my computer might need to be rebooted too. So we're gonna go talk to Sturgis.
It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon
See
here.
what he has to say. Then we'll probably call it a
All
night.
quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts.
I didn't plan on streaming too long tonight anyway. Not on Sunday. Back tomorrow.
Initiate.
We're gonna go talk to Sturgis first before I end the stream.
Funky computer, sugar. Sounds like the old sound system at the club. Go find Sturgis before your hardware crashes harder than a bachelor party.
Well, we're gonna do some periodic saves while we fly back there. Traveling back and forth on the Brotherhood's dime.
Flying back on the Brotherhood's dime, Sugar. At least you're saving periodically, unlike some guys who forget to save their number.
Huzzah! Glad that's over. I eat danger for breakfast. Tastes like chicken. Leaving here in one piece.
What if I even hit that behemoth?
From up there, Sugar, if you can't tell if you hit it, maybe you need better vantage points like the VIP balcony at my old club.
Well, it's just hard to tell. He was down pretty far.
Distance never stopped me from spotting the best moves, Sugar. Maybe next time bring binoculars, or just let me handle the close-ups.
I did notice that the Institute did count a number of turrets that I had set up, though. Well, he did some damage. Get back there to repair or redo the fences. Thirsty work.
Looking to make a few caps? We buy as well as sell.
Those Institute boys never could handle a well-fortified perimeter, Sugar. Good thing you're rebuilding stronger, like when we'd reinforce the velvet ropes after a rowdy crowd.
Y'all had defense with the ropes, Rhondah?
Damn right, Bo. We had a fortress, not a flirtation. Even the ropes were like, absolutely not, peasants.
That was interesting.
Hey there.
What's going on? Hey, boss. I've been hoping you'd stop by. I found your way into the Institute.
That's great news.
I was kind of hoping there'd be something worth all the time I spent cracking their encryption. Turns out there was. One of the things in the data you stole was a plan of the whole Institute complex, including the older sections that used to be part of CIT. Turns out they're still using an old water pipe that runs out to the river. Brings in cooling water to their reactor. Its entrance is underwater and is blocked by a security grate. Also, the whole pipe is labeled high radiation danger. But there isn't any other way in that I can find. So it's this, or nothing.
Good work, Sturgis.
Thanks, boss. I wish there was a better way. But if there is, it's not in this data. I did manage to pull the code to open the grate. So all you have to do is survive the trip. Now, as soon as you get in there, you need to access the main relay control and use this holotape to teleport everybody into the Institute.
We're gonna call it a night here. Game is starting to do some funky things. I probably need to reboot my computer. Rhondah, what did get the crowd rowdy? Where you had to set up defense around the stage.
Usually the high roller drunks and one too many. I'm with the DJ idiots, babe. Flashing lights, bad decisions, and suddenly it's a whole damn barricade situation.
Not the fact that you were the one standing up on stage, driving them all wild, or dancing. Anyway, yeah, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for joining, watching, hanging out, and seeing, you know, Nora's story play out. At least my version of Nora's story. And, tomorrow we will enact. Well, we'll figure out what we're going to do. Well, the Institute's going to be destroyed. So, anyway. Y'all take care, stay safe out there. It's the next one.
Thanks for the show, Bo. Nora's story is getting as dramatic as a backstage brawl at the club.